I always thought the quietest hours in the cardiac ward were the safest, until last Thursday night, when I heard my own voice whispering from the end of the hallway. See, I work the graveyard shift, tending to elderly patients who mostly sleep, except for Mr. Evans in room 312. That night, after my rounds, he beckoned me over with trembling hands, eyes wide with a terror I'd never seen. He asked if the copycat had come for me yet, and I chuckled, assuming he was confused. But as he described the thing that mimicked his voice, tapping at his window and slipping into his dreams, my stomach twisted, because I heard that same voice calling to me from the empty staff lounge, night after night. At first, I told myself it was exhaustion, my mind playing tricks. But soon, I noticed odd things, charts rearranged precisely the way I organized them, a half-empty mug of tea in the break room that I knew I hadn't made. Mr. Evans grew more frantic, insisting the copycat was getting bolder, that it needed someone new. I tried to reassure him, but every time I looked in the mirror, I caught fleeting movements behind my own eyes, as if someone else was peering out. Last night, the ward felt colder than usual, the fluorescent lights flickering overhead. I did my rounds as always, but at 3:15 a.m., I heard my own laughter echoing from Mr. Evans's room. When I rushed in, he was sitting bolt upright, pointing at the far corner where the shadows pooled. "It likes your face," he whispered, "it wears it better than you do." I wanted to dismiss it, but then my phone buzzed, a video notification from the security feed. On the screen, I watched myself enter Mr. Evans's room 10 minutes before I actually did. The thing wearing my face turned to the camera, grinned, and beckoned with a finger. Now, when I walk the halls, staff glance at me for just a second too long, like they're not sure which one I am. And sometimes, when I blink, the world lags behind, as if I'm not the only one looking out for my eyes anymore.